Diamonds are made under pressure. Gold is made in fire. Attraction is a trait that comes from a ton of effort. It's not something that's given to you by genetics. Now, there's certain things that you can inherit that are attractive, but there's a difference between attractive and attraction. I know a lot of attractive people who have no attraction. And I know people who might be considered as not attractive, but they have a lot of attraction. It's about cultivating specific habits money cannot buy. These habits are based off of what I like to call the Pareto principle. The Pareto principle says 20% of your actions make up 80% of your progress. 20% of your gym exercises make up 80% of your gains. 20% of companies conquer 80% of the market. 20% of men get attention of 80% of the women. So our job today is to figure out what exactly are those 20% of people doing to get that 80%. Instead of doing a lot of random stuff, I'm gonna give you 20% of things that you can start working on that will make you more attractive. I don't believe that genetics determines these things. Number one, highly attractive people know how to control a room. Whether it be their presence, whether it be just them, whether it be their aura, they have an ability to control the room that is very high. A practical way that you can work on controlling the room is starting off with your voice, the tonality of your voice. As a man, speak with your chest, never speak with your mouth. If your voice is deeper and has authority, people are naturally just gonna fall in line, right? And how you can determine if you're speaking with your chest, I want you to hold your nose and talk.
If you talk while you're holding your nose and it sounds nasally, that means you're speaking from your mouth.
But if you speak from the chest while you're talking, it sound nasally anymore.
When I speak from my mouth, I sound nasally.
See, that's the easy way to deepen your voice. So your tonality is gonna be a big factor when it comes to controlling the room. Highly attractive people take care of their skin. Stop sleeping on your skin. If you wanna be attractive, you have to have good skin. You have to have clear skin, possibly glass skin. Attractive people, they definitely take care of their skin. 20% of skincare habits are responsible for 80% of the skin's health and attractiveness. So make sure you simplify your skincare routine to focus on cleansing, moisturizing, and occasionally exfoliating. Choosing the products that match your skin type. Also having a nighttime routine. Hydrate and nourish your body from within by drinking water and eating fruits. And you concentrate on 20% of things that make your skincare routine most effective. You ensure that your skin stays healthy and vibrant. Taking care of your skin is a highly attractive behavior. You know why? Because your skin is a signal, a telltale of how well you take care of yourself, from your hygiene, what you eat, your diet. It's the largest organ of your body and it's a non-negotiable. Highly attractive people exercise, but they focus on the right muscles. 20% of the muscles that you work out will give you 80% of the looks. Facts. Your chest, your shoulders, your traps, abs, veins, and one I did not want to talk about, your butt. It's all about the clothes, the fit, and looking proportional when it comes to clothes. Chest is not just for show, it's to make sure that your shirt fits amazingly well. Your shoulders. Surveys have been done, and we found out that women like men with an upside down pyramid body shape. It makes any t-shirt, any shirt look 100 times better. Triceps, called a t-shirt muscle. It makes up 70% of your arms. Your traps. Now, you don't need to be a bodybuilder with your traps. Now, obviously, if you are, cool. But your traps need to make your back look super fit. Your traps need to look like you're stuck in a shrug set. Pause. Your gluteus maximus. Women love a man with a gluteus maximus. You know what they're thinking when they see a guy with a gluteus maximus? It's the power, the force into his pound game. Highly attractive people have hairstyles that fit their head. But 80% of the reason a hairstyle looks good is because it fits your face shape. It's not just about having a hairstyle that everybody has, a trendy cut. It's about having a hairstyle that fits your face shape like a glove, tailor-made. So the next time you think about cutting it off or growing it, make sure it fits your face shape. It's the 20% that you need to focus on to skyrocket your attractiveness. Highly attractive people smell nice. Highly attractive people smell good. 80% of smelling nice is wearing a fragrance that complements your natural body chemistry. First off, you gotta choose a scent. You gotta choose a scent that complements your natural body chemistry. That's the 20%. Instead of buying all these fragrances, spending money on a lot of fragrances, spend money on a signature scent that fits your body composition. That's the 20% that'll affect that 80%. Because not every fragrance that smells good on a tester or on your friend or on that TikToker you've been watching will smell good on you. Remember, it's always about finding that signature scent that when people smell it, can't help but to think of you. It's a je ne sais quoi quality. right? Having a signature scent. Highly attractive people are spiritual and they have a spiritual belief. Let me explain why. I'm not trying to tell you what to believe, but when you're spiritual, you attract people. Look at Jesus. The Bible says he was ugly. He was marred in the face. He's still attracting people till today. Everywhere you go, you'll see a church on every block, right? Whether they're real or not, that's not my business, but it shows proof is still attracting people till today. But even if you say the Bible is a mythical book, look at people like Oprah or Jamie Foxx who pay homage to things like astrology.
But I'm a Sag too. If you read anything about Sag, it's like we're so committed to not being committed.
Yeah.
Astrology is a form of spirituality. It might not be the highest, but it is a form of spirituality. Look at all the celebrities that pay homage to God after they win an award.
Thank God. I know none of this is possible.
I'm up here to say thank you to God.
God leading your way.
To thank God.
God, I love you.
But to Jesus.
Thank you to the man above.
Obviously, you don't know what God they're talking about, but they understand that most occurrences in our life and in life in general happen in the metaphysical world before they happen in the physical world. Metaphysical just means spiritual. What we see physically is just a small sample size of what's really going on. Think about the iceberg theory by Hemingway.
He was also well known for his iceberg theory.
Only a small part of the iceberg is visible above water. Below water, it's a lot more. That's what sunk the Titanic. They thought they could run through the iceberg because it wasn't that big.
Iceberg, right ahead. Thank you. Iceberg, right.
But it sunk the biggest ship ever created. So yeah, spirituality is important. Power of spirituality is you get to discover things about you that you didn't know exist. And that helps with self-discovery. It's key in healing. It's key in eradicating behaviors that you don't like. And the more you know about yourself, the more captivating you can be because the more you can express. Start praying, start reading spiritual books like the Bible, meditating over what you read, journaling, investing in creative expression. Highly attractive people are bold. There's a quote that says, fortune favors the bold. If you look at everybody that's ever done something great, they had to be bold to do it. They had to go against the grain. They had to overcome their fears. And boldness is attractive, even if you don't feel it. Sometimes you gotta fake it to make it. Before I got in my first ever relationship, I used to be so scared to go up and talk to girls. I was terrified. I don't know what was wrong with me. It's not until one day I just got fed up. I started off by talking to random people that I would see just to make it a second nature type of thing where I could just do it without even thinking. I just realized that, bro, like a lot of times the way you talk to your friends that are guys are the same way you should talk to a girl. It's better to fail than to not do something and regret it later on because you were afraid. Fortune favors the bold. But I told myself one day that I would start talking to at least 50 people in a week and I will build my social momentum. So by the time I was ready to be in a social function or a social environment, I was charged up and it became second nature to me where I didn't have to think about it. I would just go up and talk to people.